Greetings and welcome to practice on the mat. We're going to begin in a seated pose, finding a comfortable place and working into our breath. The breath that I'm going to offer is something that you want to work up to during this duration of the video and also in your time in mastering pranayama. It's very important that we are not disruptive to our nervous system. The whole point of pranayama is to control that energy and that prana that we're bringing in. And it's important that our heart rate remains calm, releasing tension from the surface of the body. So, from a comfortable seated position in your yoga practice, and have your palms facing up or your palms down for our practice. If you enjoy working with mudras, a nice one to work with, pretty basic, is the mudra of knowledge, the index and the thumb touching together. You can find this at your own way. We breathe in 3 parts through the nose, belly, mid body, the upper body, but relax the shoulders to 1 part. Exhale through the nose. Let's try that a couple more times. A 3-part inhale to 1 long exhale. The amount of air that we breathe out should equal to what we brought into our body. And over time, we learn to suspend at the top of our inhale a few seconds. No tension, just observe. At our exhale, letting go. And in that bottom part of the exhale, retaining, being non-attached before we receive the breath in again. Let's practice coming up to the top of the mat. We're going to move into some classic salutations. Modify these. We're inhaling, arms up overhead. Exhale, breath bowing down. Inhale, heart up, right foot goes back. Exhale, breathing in. Step the front foot to down dog. Exhale. Inhale, knees. Exhale. Chest, chin. And over time, that process of tabletop through here might be 1 long exhale. We breathe in, cobra. Drawing it up and back. Try not to bounce your legs or your hips. Your right foot steps up. We breathe out to step the left foot up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands down. Mountain pose. Breathing in, lengthening. Exhale. Inhale, lift the heart. Now your left foot steps back first. We breathe in. Find that length. Exhale, stepping back with the core. Here we go. Knees, chest, chin. You want to feel powerful in that transition. Bhujangasana. Exhale. Left foot steps up. Inhale. Back foot steps up. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Maybe we stretch it back a little bit. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Let's try forward. Exhale. Lift the heart, right foot back. Breathe in. Exhale, transition. Down to the knees. Bend the elbows, knees, chest, chin. We exhale. Open up the chest. Working from our core. Exhale. Right leg forward. We're breathing in. Exhale to step up. Reach forward. Mountain pose. We'll try one more on the left side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All of it's with the breath. Inhale, lift the heart. Down dog. Exhale. You can add a little fuller planks as you reverse. Drawing your ribs in. Left foot forward, breathe in. Step to the top of the mat. Breathe out. Inhale, rising up. And exhale. Pause here. Kind of affirming into a strong position on the mat where we can release any tension. Focus on letting go. Being non-attached as you observe. So we're just going to bump up a little bit into this heat, this yang aspect, as we're working with some of these salutation concepts. Inhale, breath, forward and up. protecting your back, forward and down. Heart lifts, breathe in, right foot steps back. Pause, spinal twist, exhale. Hand comes down, inhale. Step back, down dog. Going through that process, but hold your cobra now. When you get there, stay breathing. Feeling increased support from the core and the upper back. Next exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps up. Back knee down. We're going to exhale, find the twist. Inhale, hand comes down, look forward. Exhale, step up. Inhale, rise. Mountain pose. So we'll flow through that. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, flow down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step your left foot back. This time we're going to keep the leg lifted. Breathe out, twist. Inhale, hand comes down. Step it back. Go through the flow, hold the cobra. Maybe add your legs in your cobra. Working without straining. So that there's some relaxation going on, even though we might be challenged. We might be engaged. Through plank. Breathe out. Good. And then we're going to step the left foot forward. Back leg stays strong. Twist. Exhale, release. Look forward, inhale. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise. Connecting here, being present. We're going to step it out. You'll find a wide stance in the practice set. Just giving yourself this opportunity. Breathing deeply. So step yourself up so that you can be in a wide stance. Keeping a little bit of that yang energy is also a part of us establishing some isometrics. We don't want to build tension in the body, but we do want to build activation from our arches even. We turn, in your practice, your right foot out and exhale, breath. Inhale, rising up. Come through center. Exhale. Prepare for your other side. Inhale, extending. Exhale, breath drawing down. Being present and honoring your yoga today. Next inhale, we're going to rise up. Exhale. Warrior one, go towards your right. So honor whatever movements that you need to make in the feet and the hips. Virabhadrasana. Next exhale breath, interlacing your fingers. You're going to draw down and forward to the inside of that ankle. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, breath through center. Ujjayi breathing. We're working now warrior one to humble warrior, left side. Typically, we rush in a way to our pose, and yoga is less about the speed and more about the integration mindfully, meditatively. So we can keep a healing art for ourselves and something that's de-stressing us. So never rush to your yoga poses. Let yourself explore the little moment to momentnesses that your breath is a sacred part of this embodiment to be alive. And you're not trying to rush into your breathing. Interlace the fingers behind you. Exhaling, we go forward and down. Okay. Hugging in still strongly. Inhale, breath rising up. Exhale, breath through to center. You'll take your feet out. Inhale, breath, arms up. Palms press down through to center as we squat. Head, shoulders, hips lining up. Activating into our core. Hands can be here on your legs. If you're okay trying it, arms go out, thumbs point up. Try for 52 Kabali Bhati. Inhale, come up. Parallel your feet. Exhale. Prepare for a wide leg forward fold. Lift your heart. And exhale, bow. Hands to the hips. Inhale, rise up. We're going to draw it in. Malasana yoga squat. Exhaling breath. You could use yoga blocks. You can use a chair. You never want to push your body to do yoga. You want to practice being in your body in such a way that you receive what yoga is, a sense of yogin spirit, mind, and body. The practice of the 8 limbs. There are so many components that are going on within the asana. We're going to rise up. And exhale. Whatever would be the top end of your yoga mat, you'll return mindfully there. Set yourself up for the experience of chair pose. You're going to sit back and down. Bring your hands to your heart center. We'll rotate to the right first. Inhale, center. We rotate to the left. Let go of the mind chatter. Be unattached. This is a journey. Breathe every moment of it. Quantify every moment of it. This yoga is not a linear conception of self. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we bow. Inhale, lift the heart. Plant your hands and slowly set the feet back so that you're in what would be an upper plank. And then you want to connect to a firm foundation. You're not locked in your elbows. You're lifted through the center of the shoulder blades. Pelvis is in line to the outer shoulders. Working, perhaps rocking a little forward and back if you need to. One knee down, but keeping a strong center line. Other knee down. Yep, we're still here. whole body. Ujjayi breathing. I'm going to set the right foot down. Reset your hand if you'd like. Draw over so you find a balance in a side plank. We lift the leg up, bend the knee. I knew I was going to do that too. Drawing the heart open, but the floating ribs in. So this is some core support. Extend. Slowly find your plank. Feel that length through the body. And then the other knee sits down. So for the opposite side, let me step it back. Today's goal is to find that expression, grabbing a hold of the foot. Extending back. Let me draw it down. One more time, let's visit that aspect of a plankasana. Try to breathe evenly. You try. Calmly bring the knees down. Stretch it back, Balasana, child's pose. Intentionally lift your palms and see if you can flip the hands over and rest the forehead to a block or rest the forehead onto the mat. Just draw energy inwards to this moment. Balasana. Being received here. Slow down your breathing. Inhale, breath, drawing it up. Let's practice some mindful cat-cow poses. Next inhale, come to tabletop. Work through threading the needle. We're going to go up on the inhale left and then twisting in under. We're going to keep our hips on the knees, lining up. Set your right hand near your shoulder. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, breath center. Let the right arm rise. Inhale. Move it in under. Exhale. Always stay breathing. Prepare to transition out. Left hand in. Some days that one really gets me, especially right now in my life. I do a lot of different laborious movements on horse farm. And so my body certainly has changed in the whole shoulders and the upper back. Slowly take it forward on a hatha asana as we melt down. You don't want to dump right away into your low back. You want to get your chest down as far as you possibly can, forehead touching a block or the mat. Keep your arms up. Lower belly pulls in. And as it feels comfortable to do so, then you might express a little bit more into the lumbar area, bringing eventually more breath work throughout the pose. So it's more about our inner meditation, dharana, dharana aspect, through our intent. It should never be more about our fitness for it to be yoga. And it shouldn't even be all about your flexibility. It should be more in relation to your capacity to breathe and relax. We're going to be drawing forward and seeing if we can come right into a Sphinx pose. Legs are activated. Feel as though you're pulling yourself forward. Check in around your neck, your face. You're not pushing at your elbows, you're pressing at your forearms and your fingertips. Letting the shoulders roll back as if something's there behind your heart, gently drawing your sternum forward, but up. You don't want your sternum pointing down. Just be breathing. Crocodile pose, exhale. We're going to be drawing that right knee up to the outside. Threading the left hand under. And then rolling over, opening the heart to the sky so we come into a twist. Back onto our belly. A mini Sphinx pose. And we go for the other side. Draw the leg out. Thread the right arm under. You're rolling open. Taking a twist. Giving yourself permission to be non-attached. Letting go of stress, mental story, tension. Come back onto our belly. Take the hands back. Support yourself as you rise up. Finding tabletop pose, and we'll do balasana. Your knees can either be together or out wider. When your knees go wider, it's a nice idea to draw your feet towards each other. It just supports that angle of the knee. We draw our tailbone slightly down, so there's a slight posterior tilt, and we come forward over the legs. Now, one thing, I don't know if the audio picks it up, but so something to know, just, I've gotten the pleasure of practicing and sharing yoga for a really long time. My knees have been cracking at a sound in the joint since I was a kid. So one of the things to kind of like notice in our bodies is our capacity to take care of ourselves and be on this journey of yoga in our own little way. But so just sharing that, just as you might find that when you do certain yoga poses, your body has some different sounds and some different pops and releases that may be happening. You want to be making sure that what you're not experiencing is pain, especially as it relates to our joints. We continue this journey of balasana, resting, relaxing, empowering yourself with your breath, with your love, with your healing. Feeling yourself melt through layers, releasing a bit more, breathing deeper, and really experiencing the present moment, which is very fleeting. Draw up, take a couple moments. We're going to be in a seated posture, the legs out in front of us. Just a real basic spinal twist here. The right leg's going to lift up and over as we twist around. We want this to feel more of a yin, a gentle stretch and strain. Unwind to center, switch it out. And inhale, lengthen. Spinal twist to the left. Again, something that just supports a gentle sense of twist, a more yin energy. Observing ourselves in this moment. And unwinding full Paschimottanasana. Take a moment to make sure that we feel really grounded on our sits bones. Breathing in. Exhale, breath down. Inhale, extend. Come down onto your back. Working in a yin type of gesture. Some of us are strong enough to roll down without overheating the system. Otherwise, you come down onto your side. Stretch it out long on your mat. Allow the knees to come in. Take a happy baby pose here. Give this like a lying down squat. So you want to make sure you're not lifting your hips off the ground and that you're creating similarity in the shape. You're not compensating deeper somehow in one. Bring the soles of the feet together. Set your hips. Apanasana pose as we exhale. Please take some time here to lie down, practicing Shavasana, the corpse pose. This is beyond relaxation, and it just really allows us to experience the energy, the consciousness that we are, beyond the mind and beyond the body. We don't hold the breath, we don't control the breath. The mind is elevated beyond thought, and there's no action that we're doing in our physical form. So this allows us to observe ourselves in a non-attached way. And through that vast experience, it may prepare us for being released of this body, released of this framework that our mind holds, and that experience in our humanity we call death. So we work here in the Shavasana. If you are able to stay a bit longer, 3 to 5 more minutes, please do. I thank you for joining in to the session today. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.